All right, could y'all hear me clearly? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. We can hear you clearly.
Okay. I just did an introduction. Like I said, we're on the radio and we also on Facebook Live, and I was introducing y'all to everyone tuned in radio. So I want to give a brief overview to everyone that's listening and watching. Like I say, this interview is about the Digital Financial Revolution Tour. And there was a quote that I got from the website. The Digital Financial Revolution is where all roads lead to the digital Black Wall Street. The tour has started. It started on April 30th and will end on June 19th. They will actually be here in Shreveport on tomorrow, 5/3/21, from 5 to 7 p.m. at Sunset Acres Park on 6700 Quillen Boulevard. And like I said, they were previously in LA on April 30th. They were on Phoenix. They were in Phoenix 5-1, Phoenix, Arizona. They were in Houston. They're actually in Houston today, and they'll be there from 3 to 5, and tomorrow they'll be here in Shreveport. So, like I said, once again, I've introduced Hill Harper. Hill Harper is the founder and CEO of the Black Wall Street, and Najah Roberts is the co-founder, CVO for the Black Wall Street. And for Najah, I want to ask you a quick question. Can you, for our audience, the people that are listening, what does CVO stand for?
Chief Visionary Officers. Najah Roberts is a visionary, and when you're a visionary, you get the title of Chief Visionary Officer.
Awesome, awesome. And those are for the people that are listening on the radio and also watching us currently on Facebook Live. So we're going to get right into some questions. Okay, so Mr. Hill Harper, what inspired you to create the Black Wall Street Digital Wallet?
Well, you know, about 11 years ago, I wrote this book called The Wealth Cures. The idea was, how do we cure the wealth gap? And for all these years in between, we've been really waiting for technology to get to a place where we could actually break down the barriers to entry, create less friction so that everybody could participate equally in ascending value assets, financial markets, and all of the different tools that have been used historically to keep Black, brown, and marginalized communities out of making money while they sleep, so to speak. We've always been put in a position where we have to work for every dollar. So our labor is what's creating the income. We want to make it a situation where our money is actually working for us and we're not just working for money.
Absolutely.
That's what true wealth is. And we want to build wealth in the community.
All right. So how did you decide to partner with Naja?
Well, I mean, listen, if you get the opportunity to get a combination of Michael Jordan and LeBron James on your team, you're going to take that opportunity. You know, there's no about, you know, Najah Roberts has been doing work in the community face to face with people for years. And she's only one of 3 brick and mortar over the counter cryptocurrency exchanges in the country. So her knowledge base, she knows what people's needs are. She knows what their issues are. She's like the young Harriet Tubman leading our people out of financial slavery and financial bondage. So it's just, I'm just so fortunate for us to be able to lock arms together. Our missions are completely in line. And this shows you what we have to do more of in our community, I believe. And that's support each other and work together. So often we're in situations where people think that they're in competition with each other, but none of us are in competition with each other. The idea is that everything can scale bigger if we actually lock arms, support each other, and work together. The old notion that other people have convinced our community that there's only room for one is a false notion. And we have to rid ourselves of that and find different ways that make sense for all of us to work together and support each other.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move on to Ms. Naja. First of all, before we get into this question, Ms. Naja, where are you from?
I am from Los Angeles, but I am proud to say that all of my family and my ancestors are from Shreveport, Louisiana. We still own about 240 acres in Houghton, Louisiana. So I am proud to be coming to step again on the grounds of my forefathers.
Yeah, I heard that Shreveport stand up. You see, they showing us love. Like I said, we are very, very honored and appreciative that y'all were able to, you know, that y'all chose Shreveport as a destination to bring a tour through. I'm very honored. Like I say, thank you, Mr. Harper. Like I say, we were very honored. I'm very happy to be here with you guys. So, Naja, the question I have for you, Okay, was it important for financially marginalized communities to be aware of what's going on with digital money, cryptocurrency?
Yes, it's absolutely, it's actually critically important that the Black community learns about the digital revolution that's happening, because there are a lot of our communities that have no idea. They haven't heard anything about money changing and evolving into digital currency. And so we've got about 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, to really learn what this means to you, how it works, and how it can benefit your family if you know about cryptocurrencies and everything involved with it.
Okay. So the next question I have is actually for both of y'all. And I want y'all both to tell us about this massive national charitable tour you are doing.
This charitable tour is an extremely huge undertaking, and Naja has put together a team that is bar none. To be able to put together this level of tour, to go to so many places in such an incredible short amount of time, you know, I'm blown away by what they've been able to do. Naja and Kwesi and everybody involved, it's just incredible what they're doing. I'm gonna let Naja talk about it. You know, she's there on the road. I'm still shooting The Good Doctor. We're finishing up our season, and you know, and then I'm excited to get out there with her and see her as soon as we're done. But I'm just blown away and so appreciative and thankful of how what she's done. She's inspiring me on a daily basis.
So yes, we are meeting people where they are. We want to be in the communities. It has just been so heartwarming to see our folks come out and really seek the knowledge that they need to create change in their families. It's clear across this country in our communities, we're looking for an answer, and we're looking for some direction. And digital currency, the Black Wall Street, we have the answer. And so we're gonna again meet people where they are. We're asking people if they're 10 miles, 5 miles. Yesterday we had somebody that drove in. I believe she came from 100 miles away in Phoenix just to talk to us and get a chance to start to learn about this cryptocurrency thing. So I'm excited. You know, we're here. We're real. We want to make sure that our community is not left behind. And so when you come out today, when you come out tomorrow, wherever you are, wherever your friends and family are across this country, we ask that you please call them and let them know we will be there in their city, rain, sleet, or snow. We are coming to a neighborhood near you in the next couple of days.
Go visit theblackwallstreet.com to see the entire list of all the cities and all the dates. Theblackwallstreet.com will give you a list of all the cities. And please, while you're there, put your email address in there, sign up so that you can be the first when the actual app goes live. We'll get some Satoshis into your digital wallet, and you'll be able to start transacting and also investing. We're going to make it seamless. We're going to take the friction out of it. We're going to bring the barriers to entry down, and we're going to onboard people in a real seamless way. So please go to theblackwallstreet.com, sign up, and see all the dates.
All right, Mr. Harper, to follow up on a question, to follow up on a statement you just made, when is the prospective date on the app actually launching?
So May 31st of this year at sundown is the exact centennial of the largest state-sponsored race riot and race massacre in the history of this country. It happened in the Greenwood District in Tulsa, Oklahoma, May 31st, sundown, 1921. Our plan has always been to go live at that exact moment. You know, I'll get emotional talking about it, but when you think about what the folks of the Black Wall Street did and all the descendants and all the families that are still here, and the fact that not one insurance claim has ever been paid, for the hundreds of millions of dollars taken, for the businesses that could be legacy businesses. Think about all the thousands of Black jobs that just disappeared because many of these successful banks, hotels, and businesses would still be running. Many would be massive chains. We forget that when something is destroyed, there is a reciprocal effect that trickles down generation to generation to generation. Our goal is to build a platform, a digital platform that mimics the successes of that so that we can rebuild something they can't tear down. They can't come and riot it. They can't take it away. Yet we can understand our power. We have $1.2 trillion of spending power in the Black community. If we're even intentional about a little bit of it, we can actually be our own reparations and build wealth. We can do it. So we're launching sundown May 31st, and we're going to be giving away Satoshis, which I said obviously is a fractal share of the Bitcoin. We're going to be onboarding people, and we need people to sign up. We need tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people using this digital wallet in the first month, because that sends a message, but it also creates an ecosystem for success to support Black businesses and create Black jobs.
Okay, so for those that are listening in on SGR 1.4 FM The Heat, if you're watching on Facebook Live, you heard the information that Mr. Harper just provided you. And once again, that website is www.blackwallstreet.com. Now, Naja, I want you to actually, if you can, provide us a bit more information. I guess I will pose this question to both of y'all, but I want to hear from Naja first. Can you give us a little information about cryptocurrency for people who may not be informed of what cryptocurrency is? And I think in the Black community, I think that's a very important question.
Yes, it is. And so just briefly, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin specifically, is a digital online money. And what I want to share with our community is that money is evolving. Money has evolved. It started off when we used to barter things like cows and chickens. We've bartered in our communities everything from beads to tulips. Then we moved on to things like gold. Gold has run around 5,000 years. Then we moved to coins and the paper money that we hold in our hands. And we moved to credit cards. Now we're in a stage where we're using things like Cash App and Venmo and PayPal. And next in that evolution is cryptocurrency. So you understand those stages, you will start to see that money is changing forms. Nothing else except changing forms. And now it is becoming digital. And that's where cryptocurrency and Bitcoin comes in. So think about it. In 5 years, if you don't have any digital money, how are you going to participate? How are you going to buy bread in your local store? You're going to have to use Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, whether you like it or not. You just need to really understand how it works and how it can benefit your family. And that's what we're going to talk about live and in color. I come in color. And so we're going to talk about that and answer any questions for anyone that comes out to visit with us at our rallies.
Okay, Mr. Harper, would you like to expound on that as well, or?
Yes, there are moments in history that are inflection moments, that if you actually move into the space that is actually moving, you benefit from. It's like a wave, catching a wave. But if you don't, that wave will continue. It's going to continue on whether you get on it or not. And what we're talking about is attempting to onboard as many people from our community into digital currency and the wave of cryptocurrency, but also educate them along the way, because not every crypto is good. There's almost 10,000 of them out there. The vast majority of them are fraudulent and they're predatory, and they're just trying to take your money, and you're going to lose your money. So being educated about all this is critical. Listening to what Najah Roberts says and understanding it is the first step. So we start with financial literacy, then we move to financial capacity, which is beginning the investments and building your capacity. And then we move to financial empowerment, where you have a foundation of empowerment to move forward financially. We can do this in our community. The time is now. This is the window. This is why we're doing it right now. This is why Najah is being so aggressive, getting out there on the road like this, because if we wait, hear me on this, we can't be having this conversation 3-5 years from now. This conversation is right now. That's why it's so important. And that's why we appreciate you bringing us on and giving us a platform to talk about these things, because we have to talk to each person and make them understand this is it. This is it right now.
Okay. And here at SocialGoats Incorporated, SocialGoats Media LLC, we're going to do whatever we can to make sure we're providing information as well. And once again, I'm going to mention the website for those that are listening and watching, www.theblakwallstreet.com. It's THE blackwallstreet.com, all together, no spaces, underscores, anything like that. You can get further information about the tour. And for those who may not be as educated as both of you, what type of information or tidbits of knowledge before people actually attend the tour? If we want to get more information, is there any sources that y'all would like to give that we can actually provide to everyone so they can start maybe doing a little research prior to coming out to listen to y'all?
So if they want to do a little bit of research before, they can go to some of our social media platforms. We're posting as we go, and we can give them some ins and out. We have 100 days of Bitcoin coming to you. Those are informational videos. But Hill, if we can, both of us can give our actual text message numbers so that you all can reach out to us individually if you need to, while I'm on the road or while Hill is filming. And so I'll let Hill go ahead. But we do have information. So go to at Hill Harper. You'll get some information. Also, the Black Wall Street. And again, remember, you have to put the word "the" in front of our social media. And then Black Cash Matters. So that is where a lot of information is being placed. And then at Najah Roberts. So we have our social media going where we're putting all of this information, these small videos, so that people can begin to educate themselves. But 100 days of crypto is critical as well. It's going to really help people understand cryptocurrency and help them get in where they fit in.
Okay.
Yes. And so go ahead and text me at 918-262-4604. That's 918-262-4604. Text me, I'll text you back, and we can get you information. The most important thing, go, follow us on social, Twitter and Instagram, etc. At Black Cash Matters on Instagram. At Black Cash Matters on Instagram is going to be a really good source for that. Certainly Najah Roberts, Instagram, etc. And also the crypto blockchain plug has a number of great information on there as well, and folks can source information there. I just saw a question pop up. Someone asked me, well, listen, if I want to get into Bitcoin, how can I start? You want to start as soon as you can, and I don't want you to wait for the Black Wall Street digital wallet. I want you to use it once it comes out. I want you to dollar cost average as soon as it comes out. But we want to make sure that you're getting involved as soon as you can. So using one of the platforms that allows you to purchase is critical, but know the difference. Not all the platforms are equal or the same, and know that. So Najah Roberts hosts an amazingly successful Virgin Crypto hour every day from noon to 2 Pacific on Clubhouse. If you want a Clubhouse invitation, if you're not on there and you need an invitation, text me and I'll get you an invitation to Clubhouse so you can listen to Najah every day, do what she does, which is educate and onboard people.
All right. Once again, like I said, I know both of y'all are very busy. Once again, we can see Najah on RV traveling to their destination. Mr. Hill Harper is actually shooting a part of a show. Like I said, once again, we really appreciate you. I want to shout out our sponsors. Make sure WildK Solutions, Bless OPC Solutions, and Serenity Counseling LLC. And once again, like I said, really appreciate your time. And is there anything else that the SocialGoats can do to actually help to, facilitate this and assist? We are definitely here. We're in different locations. We're operating out of Louisiana, Texas, and Georgia right now. So we'll do anything that we can to make sure that we're helping you as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you so much. And really quick, I want to give all of your listeners a Bitcoin starter kit. So they can reach out to me on social media. I can get them a Bitcoin starter kit. And quickly, I can just tell them my text message number and I can send it to them. It is 424-317-7373. Again, 424-317-7373. Just ask me for the Bitcoin starter kit and I will send it to you at no cost.
Okay, so I do have one more question. Do you have time to answer one more Facebook question?
Sure.
Okay, so the question is, for the beginner, should we wait for your Bitcoin to start investing?
The answer to that is no. You should not be waiting. We actually have a place where you can buy Bitcoin right now. I've been in this space for 2 years. And again, if you go to crypto blockchain plug and go to services, go down to buy and sell cryptocurrency, you can buy from us right now this second. So we will walk you through the process. And again, reach out for a Bitcoin starter kit and we can help you start today.
All right, like I said, y'all heard it here first. Make sure you take that information. And once again, before we get off this live video and off the radio, make sure if you need more information about what they're doing, www.blackwallstreet.com. Everything is together. Make sure you listen in. You get more information. You can see the dates, where they're going. And like I say, the tour started on 30th and it ends once again on June
19th,
June
Juneteenth.
19th.
We
So
are
make
going
sure y'all take advantage of this information they're providing y'all is very critical. And like I say, this is Shady Will. I thank y'all for tuning in Before the Vision. I say y'all have a great day. Please be careful. And we really appreciate everything that you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Try to see you.
Have a great one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank y'all so much.